Ask not. Good morning, America. This poet has a question for you. Before you answer, think it through. What is your greatest fear, America? The answer lies beyond feeding your own children and the worries of your day to day, for I'm asking collective America what would steal all your courage away. To be homeless and living on the street is a personal worry which does not apply. Dig deeper, America. Where's your sense of pride? Are we all too satisfied merely living day to day? Have we all lost our sense of duty? Does country have no meaning anymore? When you read the paper and watch the news, are you happy that smokers have been discriminating against? Are you a non smoker so this does not bother you? Dig deeper, America. This poet has a question for you. If we can shut down smoking in public to save those who don't smoke the inconvenience, then why can't we shut down all the factories? There's some smoke for you. Or allergic reaction to smokers is another complaint. My sinuses have many allergies, and perfume and powder are no saints. Or all the flowers that speckle on that hill, they raise havoc on my poor nose too. It's time that we did something about this pollen pollution, I'd say. Better pave those hills now before my need for medication raises your insurance rates. But I ramble, for it's time for me to tell you what my greatest fear for America is. When I'm done, you need to answer the question I pose along my fears. Is it a deal? Why do you think the Constitution supports our right to bear arms? Why do you think our Constitution supports our right to assemble peacefully? Why do you think our Constitution supports equal rights regardless of sex or race? Why do you think I'm worried about our country? What about freedom of speech and freedom of religions? And how about search warrants, eh? Throw all these questions into a bowl, then pull one out, followed by another, and then the next. Grab a piece of paper and write what they all have in common to each other. Would you please, right now, right now? Have we enjoyed our freedom for so long that we've forgotten that we have to fight to keep it? Just play with me, if you would. What if we were invaded, eh? Oh no, not here. Who was powerful enough to invade us? Play with me, if you would. Think about aliens from space, if that'll calm your nerves. If we take away the right to own guns and those aliens came, do you think they'd run if we just dared them to go away? Wait, there's more. How about George Orwell's 1984? We fought against division for quite some time. Why are we so blind into the way commercials and the like are making us compete with each other? I don't wear name brands because they're not good stuff. I just don't have the money to support their advertising. Do you catch my drift? Of course, my son gets his worst of it. He's an adolescent, still brave in public school. And let me tell you, America, advertisement is a great tool against our youth. We adults can see beyond the din, but our children can't, my friends, and parents who can't afford the advertising have children who are paying a pride price. Ask yourselves, America, is that right? Of course not, you loudly say, and I applaud you, but truth is truth, and speak I must. Our children are dying inside, outside, all around, just because there aren't enough Rogers power plays to help them run faster and jump higher. And that right to assemble, I think it's about time to look at this one in a different way. Why do we have to assemble against our federal government to cure our problems? Isn't that like calling home for money when we find ourselves in a financial bind? Why can't we assemble and use our collective talents to devise solutions instead of tying up our already overtaxed government. Let's not open that can of worms. You advise overtaxed government? There are different solutions to their crimes, too. And adding another coal into their fire doesn't help, does it? So, what is my greatest fear, you ask, tired of hearing me rambling on? My greatest fear is that our youth, our future, will no longer trust one another enough to call a poor person brother, or a smoker sister, or a military person a friend. Anti-individualism should come to an end. We scream discrimination while we hide behind our various race, then label another dreamer just because your gaze is beyond Earth's space. A person who views the world as one is a communist, not a lover of souls. What are your goals for the world, America? Or are we all too wrapped up with our own personal fears that we can't taste the same salt in another country's tears? God is in our Constitution, but we've stripped him from our hearts. Corny but true, the old saying, God is love. So, love is in our Constitution. Have we stripped that from our hearts? We can take pride in America while helping Afghanistan. It's all part of the same plan as long as we keep a helpful goal in mind and not our power is better. Anti-individualism, hate, advertising hate crimes. And so, America, I ask the question of you. Which one of our freedoms, when taken away, will make you want to stand up and start a revolution? With me, it was simple. And the first freedom to be taken away. That's it.